To know more details about this, I'm delighted to interview over the phone Dr. Hussein Bassir, Director of the Antiquities Museum at the Library of Alexandria. Dr. Hussein, good evening.
Good evening. How are you today?
How are you? Thank you so much. First of all, I'm delighted to interview you in Cairo local time and on Nile TV International. And regarding this discovery, what is the importance of it? Would you please explain this to us?
The discovery of King Tutmosis II's tomb is a groundbreaking archaeological event that marks the first time a royal tomb has been uncovered since the famous discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb over a century ago.
Yes.
This discovery is of an interest and archaeological and cultural significance to us, offering new insights into the 18th dynasty, one of the most important periods of ancient Egyptian history.
And what does this discovery uncovers regarding the Egyptology and the history? What's new that we can know about Thutmose II and his life?
This discovery is significant because it provides us, as archaeologists and historians, with new information about the last missing royal tombs of the 18th dynasty in the Western Sea. Thutmose II was a relatively lesser-known pharaoh compared to others in this dynasty, such as Hatshepsut and King Akhenaten.
Yes.
His tomb can reveal more important details about his reign, burial customs, and Egypt's political landscape during his rule. It also offers the potential insights into how royal burials evolve over time. The location of this tomb, as I said, was discovered in the western valleys of the city necropolis near Luxor. Unlike the more well-explored valley of the kings, this area has been fewer excavations, making this discovery very important and excited for us as Egyptologists. As you know, the theme of the excavation, the theme of excavation was combined, so between British Egyptian team of archaeologists, and through this collaborative effort between these international and local experts.
What does that reflect, this collaboration between Egyptians and British, and this group combined between Egyptians and British to have this discovery uncovered?
Yes, through this collaborative efforts between these international and local experts have been essential in rediscovering and preserving Egypt's ancient heritage. The combined expertise helped us to ensure a great and scientific approach to this excavation. As you know, I have been searching for this tomb for a long time. He was the only king of the 18th dynasty that we didn't find his tomb.
Yes.
So most of the royal tombs of the 18th dynasty were located in the Valley of the Kings. This discovery of Thutmose the second tomb in the Western Valley suggests that some other royal periods might have been taking place in locations previously overlooked. This could mean that there are more undiscovered tombs in the unexpected places, especially from the 19th dynasty. So that's what is the evidence for this tomb, which lead us to indicate this tomb belonging to this pharaoh. The excavation team found the inscriptions and artifacts that identified the burial chamber as belonging to King Thutmose II. We have key indicators, which including cartouches bearing his name, fragments of his funerary equipment, remnants of a royal sarcophagus, and hieroglyphic text referring to his reign. So comparing to the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, while the discovery of King Tutankhamun happened in 1922, which was a remarkable and the most important archaeological discovery in the 20th century because of the wealth of treasures and the preservation that we have found this tomb by Howard Carter, as you know. The finding of the tomb of Thutmose II is also historically important to us, because it fills a great gap and gives us a great opportunity to fill this gap in our understanding of the 18th dynasty history, especially the first part of this dynasty. It may also contain it has some important information, although it doesn't have that many treasures as that of Tutankhamun, but also it could offer wonderful insights into the burial customs and the modification-made to real tombs over time. So why is this tomb considered the last and discovered tomb of the 18th dynasty? Most of the known pharaohs of the 18th dynasty had their tombs identified, even if they were looted or incomplete. Tutmosis II's tomb remained a puzzle to us for decades, and making it the final missing piece in the puzzle of the royal periods from this period. I mean, the 18th dynasty, especially the first half of the 18th dynasty. He was a very important king in terms of, he was the son of King Tutmosis I. Tutmosis I was the great architect who founded the great empire of Egypt in the Near East, or in the Levant area, Palestine, Mesopotamia, all this area. So Tutmosis the first died, and then his son Tutmosis II took over. He didn't rule for a long time, but he was he married to Hatshepsut, his sister, and he gave us this wonderful king Tutmosis the third from another royal wife, and because of that, Hatshepsut was the stepmother for King Tutmosis III, and she ruled, or we had a coexistence between Hatshepsut and Tutmosis III. After that, Tutmosis III did great expansion of our empire in Egypt, Africa, in the middle, in the ancient Near East, and made wonderful archaeological achievements, and also a great expansion of this tomb. So understanding our custom burials during that time could help the scholar to gain a clear picture of Egypt's political and religious evolution over time. So we faced many problems as archaeologists in terms of having erosion and the environmental damage. The tomb may have suffered from natural deterioration over the centuries, and also looting. Many ancient tombs were looted in antiquity, so finding intact artifacts is rare. Excavation difficulties also, which you may face like the terrain and the location in the western valleys, both the logistic challenges. So the preservation also of fragile material could be also another problem to us. Artifacts like papyrus text and wall inscription may be in a delicate condition and require careful restoration.
Of course. It is very interesting, Dr. Hussein, that such a tomb or a piece of monument can tell us such great stories of kings and queens. This is what makes the Egyptian history or Egyptology is unique, and it is one of its kind, and it hasn't any parallel history in the whole world. I would like to thank you so much, Dr. Hussein Bassir, Director of the Antiquities Museum at the Library of Alexandria, and I wish you're here with us in the studio so that we can open up more and talk about this deeply. But thank you so much for this phone call. Dear viewers, thank you so much. We have reached the end of this episode of Cairo Local Time. That was Reem Tamer with you, and now it's time to say thank you for watching.